Welcome to Wrath of the Gods. This is the last day of the last qualifier, so the players are now fighting for the seeding in this $15,000 tournament, and in the blue color, this is none other than Ace's the Rapl, playing as Poseidon.
And on the right-hand side, playing as Loki, it is Nullra. This is Land Unknown.
What a map. Land Unknown, it's the place where anything can happen, Yo Desla, right? And
giant
what the hell is this?
Like, there's a giant pyramid in the middle of the map that had the top cut off.
That's exactly what it is, and it was the aliens. Only they could do something like that.
I mean, this is obvious. I mean, why are we... There's not even a discussion.
Ancient aliens.
Look how perfectly cut it is. Dude, Ancient Aliens is one of my favorite shows. I'm being dead serious.
It is very entertaining, I'm not going to lie.
I've learned a lot from that show. Now I'm not talking about the alien part. Like, I learned more about like just actual history from that show than I did in school. It's crazy.
They're actually not bad at that until they get to the aliens.
Then it gets really good.
Alright, let's talk a little bit about this beautiful map. It's full of these choke points, so walling is going to be, well, trivial, right? It's so easy here.
There's so many easy points to wall, especially the one side, like the north side for red, the south side for blue. Super, super easy to wall.
Even Forest's helping out with that. It's kind of insane. And there's a decent amount of hunt if you dare to venture out there, but typically in AOM's current meta, people typically just choose safety. You've got the pumpkins back home, you've got the turkeys. It's like it's Thanksgiving back at home.
We have Thanksgiving at home. Thanksgiving at home.
Yes.
Pumpkins on the ground and turkeys outside. Oh, man. Let's take a look at the relics really quick.
Sure.
At the Anvil of Hephaestus, armor improvements cost less gold. That's kind of nice. I found the Eye of Ornlu, increases the attack of counter infantry. The Canopic Jar of Imseti, infantry chain faster by 25%. That's kind of nice. And the Oseberg Wagon. Caravans are cheaper and move faster. What do you think about those relics?
I like the Anvil of Hephaestus the most out of these, if I recall correctly. Yes, it's 50% as a cost reduction on your armory text. The first ones are dirt cheap anyhow, so it doesn't matter much there. But once you get to the bronze line, that's where it really starts kicking in with the cost reductions. Generates you so much value. So I would definitely pick up that first, and I hope Ace's Rapl is going there.
Rapl's got Theseus out already, so he's got something on his mind that he wants to go get.
That's right.
Like
then
it's the Eye of Ornlu.
You know, long term, the Oseberg Wagon is fantastic, but the game actually would have to go to the Mythic age. People typically don't start trade up until Mythic. Unlike in the old game, trade is just not as effective, so it's just better to max out to 100 villagers, which you also couldn't do in the original game, by the way. Hence the economic differences. Yeah, just do that first. Go trade later.
This game's so pretty.
No, you. Hey guys, did you guys know that Yo Desla and I have been casting together for years and years and years back in Halo Wars, and this is the first time we're doing Age of Mythology together? Yeah, that's wild.
Sorry, I haven't co-casted a lot. And here's the reason. I didn't co-cast a lot in this game at all because I didn't want to go get into co-cast and just be the idiot that didn't know anything. I've got a decent grasp on the game now. I just want you guys to know I am undefeated on the controller ladder and I'm rank 1. I'm just saying.
I've seen that.
Kind of a big deal.
You're right there at the top of AOMstats.io.
Dude, I'm challenging Magic in the Mista like next week. It's going to be easy.
Sick. Don't know how good they are with the sticks. Never seen them try.
Oh, they're not using the sticks. It's just me.
Oh. Great.
It's just me. Man, I gotta tell you something. I'm very upset about this matchup because they're I think these are like my 2 favorite gods to play in the entire game. And I gotta watch them play against each other. I don't know who to root for in my mind.
Oh, that's tough. Yeah, Poseidon is fun. I really like the whole thing going on with Atalanta and how speedy she is. I think
Dude,
that's super
what I'm
cool.
saying. I use her and then just a bunch of Hippos, and I just run around and I attack from 4 different angles, and people on controller are like, "What is happening?" I've gotten so many messages. They're thinking I'm using mouse and keyboard somehow. It's so funny. Little do they know I wouldn't even do that if there was an option.
They did a pretty good job with the controller, to be honest. Like, you know,
Oh, it's so good.
it's very
No,
difficult to make it work in RTS.
Well, after this most recent update, I actually have to admit, I think Age of Mythology is the first game that has beaten. Because I talked to you about this like 8 years ago. I think it's the first game that finally beat Red Alert 3 in terms of like just the best controls. And Red Alert 3 is not my favorite RTS on consoles. Like it was Kane's Wrath, but yeah, this beat it. For those that don't know, Age of Mythology has the best console controls of any RTS ever made, and that's coming from somebody that's been playing RTS on console for 25 years. It's honestly incredible what they've done for the controls on this.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of innovation was already done for AoE 4, and then this just took it to another next level, right? Basically.
Oh, yeah.
Just taking all those lessons in. And really, that's how you make great RTSs. You just build on the foundations and you keep making the next game, and then the next game will be even stronger every time. You just keep doing that. Oh my god, Nullra stealing that forward TC. The balls on this man. Wow.
Teresa
Very
says
brave.
your in-game sounds are very quiet.
On my end, right?
I think your end. Well, it says your end. I mean, it says you. So.
Okay.
Just a thought. I don't know if he's trolling you or not. I don't know.
Okay, I've increased them a little bit, but I think what I have to do is on my end, I have to reduce them because then I can't hear you.
Ah. I mean, I could fix that, but you won't like it.
No. I'll fix it after this match. Right now, I just tolerate it.
TC's going up.
It's a pretty good job with all these Herdmen getting added in, actually.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing Rapl can do because he himself went 2TC, right? Which is why we were talking about nonsense this whole time. One thing I wanted to say is Rapl had a ton of animals back home, especially cows. He might get a bunch of pickups here, but this TC is going up.
Oh, yeah. Second TC up for both players now.
I'll tell you one thing, Yodessa. These Herdmen are going to be great against the Hippeus, but the two heroes, if they can face tank. Yeah, that's how I pronounce it.
Oh, no, I pronounce it Hippus. I'm an idiot. That's okay, though.
It's kind of difficult with all these Greek words in English. Like, you're not sure whether you're supposed to go more...
The Hippus, the horse guy, and then the anti-infantry, the Hippipistippus.
Yeah, the Hippispist.
I was like, I don't know how to pronounce all those. They all the same.
That's fine. That's why I'm here.
Oh, we got a little raid. He's got to go all the way around the map. I see. Man, this is what happens when you get land unknown, right? Like, Poseidon wants open spaces to harass, and he just can't. You got to go around the whole map. Look at this. He had to go all the way to the right to find a gap.
It's such a tiny one.
The advantage, though, is that Nullra probably thinks the whole thing's walled, right? Probably thinks he's safe. He'll see anything coming. He's not going to see this coming. Absolutely not.
No, this is going to be a surprise, but his home base is walled as well. The town center has some powerful arrows. He's got the healing springs, so the villagers and the kitchen knives together can be a pretty potent tool here. All about the kitchen knives, man.
In the tower and just going to run away.
Are the player names wrong? Oh. Well, you guys didn't need to wait until this time to tell me. Let's do a flip. Is that good?
Oh, no.
I think so.
You know what's funny? I know mine were wrong because I still wasn't on the right one.
No.
But now I wasn't. Now I'm on yours, and that wasn't right either.
Bro, I'm getting baited by the chat. They literally told me it's wrong. They are correct. They were correct.
Mine were right the whole time.
Jesus Christ, I fell for it.
Huge attack on the left-hand side here. Come all those herdmen and a bunch of throwing axemen. Oh, no. Oh, there's a few throwing axemen. Oh, the troll! Huge rock! Troll in the dungeon.
A nice pick off there for sure. But here's the thing. Rapl now starting to make hoplites. Those guys have insane hack armor at 40%. These herdmen are going to do nothing to those. gonna be nasty.
Yeah,
the throwing
you
axemen
beat
are
those
important.
walls up. Uh-oh.
Oh,
A huge curse. Oh my god.
wow. There used to be an army here.
Theseus is gonna go try to beat up the troll.
Hoplite's also doing a good job baiting away the other units. There is now a Hippospis to meet the Berserks, and they're gonna get deleted. Theseus happy
Look,
to tank the TA.
Hippospis are here.
Yes, sir. Such a good addition to the army. Hippospis plus Toxotes. It kind of craps on Norse in the classical age. There's nothing they can do about it.
Their entire army is based around units that get clapped by that unit.
You know, looking at the situation of our Loki player, we're still so far away from the heroic age. That's what you
I don't
really
know.
need
What is he
here.
supposed to do here? Like just a giant throwing axe spam? Like what else can he do?
That is what the idea should be, yes. Raiding cav and throwing axes. In very large quantities, it's actually difficult for the Hippospis to get close to them, and they just kind of
Throwing
get picked
axes,
off.
do they get to spawn in myth units too or no?
Yeah, all the human units.
They're all human, all human. I thought it was, I don't know why I thought it was only melee human units or whatever.
Yeah, but the heroes do it like better.
Oh yeah, the Hesiodus get way more.
Exactly.
Towards summoning them. I love that ability so much.
It is super fun, and I'm
so
pretty sure we're
cool.
getting close to having a spawn. Which,
Gotta be close.
you know, if that goes crazy, then Greek typically has a little bit of trouble with that because of the limited hero count. Oh, the bottom village center is a big surprise to me. I didn't see that coming, but it's there. So Rapl is making villagers from that one. It pretty much costs the same as a TC, but produces villagers slower. Still, it does mean he has an economic advantage over Nullra. Nice.
Nice little engagement here. Berserks are so cool too.
Very, just not great for this current encounter.
What were they called in the last game?
What's that?
Didn't Berserks have a different name or something?
Oh yeah, they were called Ulfsark before.
Ulfarks. That's right, Ulfarks. That's right. I remember something like that.
So here's the reason Nullra is getting them, even though the composition doesn't work out in his favor. He's getting the Qualifier Hala upgrade. That will give him a favor for every Berserk that dies.
Oh yeah.
And they can spam myth units.
I'm not gonna lie. Now that Nullra is in the heroic age, I kind of feel like they're gonna start being able to push through here. The eco is not as good, 79 to 64, but I'm really liking this army. The heavy throwing axemen, they're just so good.
Certainly, and he will have flaming weapons available as well. Now, Rapl can ceasefire.
Is immediately gonna seize fire, right?
Yes, but flaming weapon outlasts it.
Oh my god, I love the battle boars and throwing axemen combo. Because the second you run in there, you're just gonna get bucked around. The throwing axemen are getting so much damage.
Oink oink Rapl. Doesn't seem like he's ready for it. The walls weren't up. That's such an important thing to retreat behind, but he does have
I like
this
the little
massive
scuffle
buildings.
in the south. The walls.
Yeah. He's out repairing. Oh man.
More battle boars. Here we go.
This is starting to get really dangerous. I think Rapl
Now,
should
can
look
you
to
summon
engage.
in myth units from attacking structures? Or is it only from attacking units?
Well, you could do both with the battle boars, right? It's they have
No, I meant like Loki's ability. Do you get like XP or whatever you want to call that towards getting a myth unit? From
well,
attacking
it's
structures?
about favor gathered, right? So when you attack buildings, you still get that.
Ah, okay. Oh my god. Why are the battle boars going? I think the battle boars should be hitting away the toxotes, right?
I agree, like using the
there you go.
abilities
Now
would
he's
be
doing it. Now
better.
he's doing it.
And that's
Oh my God,
happening
huge
now.
Fight right here.
But you know, I think Rapl is cleaning this up. The Hippolyta has been shooting away at the boars. He is repairing the TC a little bit. And the Toxotes are handling the throwing action for the most
Someone in a
part.
Valkyrie on the front line. Look at it go.
That's right. causing a lot of issues for the archers, tanking like a champ. She's a Giga
He's trying
Trixie.
to kill that TC so hard. Why isn't he bringing up the other villagers to repair? Oh, well.
I think he
had a
wanted
bunch of
this.
villagers around that farming. He could have repaired it.
I think he
now
wanted
wants
this,
to
so that's
build a
like
new
he
one.
gets
Like, what?
he gets all the militia now.
That's true. You do get militia from that. You're right. Absolutely. I didn't even think about that. 76 military to 50, but that gap is closing. It used to be a lot higher. So yeah, I think you're right. He's definitely held here. You know what did it? The militia.
Yeah, they're helping a lot, like just distracting all these throwing axemen.
Absolutely.
Meanwhile, the Tuxodis get to shoot. This is great.
Oh, the Berserk also have that Odin upgrade, the Hamask.
Oh, they do. Wow.
It's really full sending it on those.
Plow finally coming in for Nullra. He's looking
Is
to
he really trying to put a
set up his
longhouse down there in the
farms?
south? Do you see that?
Oh.
What was what is that longhouse?
This is when you're looking for a gap. Like you still get the building made, right? If there is a gap, but you
Gotcha.
probably won't never go there. We'll see how that goes.
Just the problem I had with throwing your healing spring down super early in the game. Like, he's not even getting to use the effects of this healing spring because the fighting's happening all the way up here this whole time.
That's right. Speaking of the healing spring, Nullra has kind of forgotten about his back economy. The villagers are now having to walk to Narnia to get to the Oxguard.
Yep.
That is a little thing you gotta fix over time. But I think he might be interested in jumping to Mythic if he stops making units for
Giant
a moment.
hill fort in the front.
Yeah, this could be a Mythic transition, but he's so far away from having the gold. And Rapl just clicked up to Artemis, Earthquake, and Chimera coming in.
He's getting up a nice watchtower too. This is kind of good, right? I mean, getting up hill fort and watchtower versus just basically pure Toxote spam.
Yeah, that's the one thing it's good against. The towers right now kind of notoriously weak in the game. Especially with ballistics just being required to hit anything that moves.
Oh, yeah. Do you think a few battering rams would be okay here just to force Rapl to push forward? Then you can
I
actually
don't like
melt,
it against...
the Hippus and all that?
I don't like it against Poseidon. I think it would be killed by militia that come out of the buildings. But
Militia OP.
militia OP for sure. But Ballista is now a different story, and we're gonna see a hell.
Mythic Age coming in for both players.
Now, Fire Giant plus Ballista under tower coverage, that is spooky. Very difficult to approach that.
There's actually a lot of gold in the south that Rapl's going to have to secure now that I'm looking at this. You know, if Nullra actually built a fortress down here to block those 2 golds, that could have been really huge. I'm surprised he didn't do that.
Have to agree with that. He does have
You see those
at
2
least...
golds right there? That would have been amazing to block those.
Yeah, he only has the 1 longhouse, and it's just not enough. But Rapl having Hippospis nearby, they will clean up any infantry that comes out of
coming
those.
in looking for some stuff to take down here. Why are those so fast?
He's just microing them. Wait, 5.5? It's from Hall of Fame.
Faster than that. That's crazy.
Yeah, the upgrade from Forseti. But he was also microing on top of that. So if you have a formation to catch up with, your units can actually exceed their real speed. See, like right now they were kind of sprinting to make it to the formation. So some of these top players are specifically microing for that.
Where do you think the earthquake's gonna happen, in the upper left or at the main?
Think it can wait, but there are a lot of buildings coming up in Rapl's back base, so he needs to clean this up soon before it gets a little bit out of control. The throwing axemen are in the main. What the hell is happening?
Coming down. Wait, do you see what's happening right next to this hill fort? He's just standing there.
Oh no! His units got
He's
stuck.
getting like a weird pathing thing.
Where's the
dragon's
Nidhogg?
coming in? On the gold! On the gold! Oh
Jesus
my God!
Christ!
No! Oh my God! This is probably the best Nidhogg I've ever seen.
Oh, where are the villagers, man? They're all gone.
That was the best.
What a strong Nidhogg cast. The heroes were
my
not
God.
ready. And Rapl just fell behind by almost 30 villagers.
Smog likes his gold.
He's earthquaking the main, but we've got a fast forward situation on the cast. Not sure what's going on with that. Hopefully it doesn't die on us, but Nullra is actually starting to be in a little bit of trouble, falling behind in population, and his army is getting owned by Rapl. Can he actually bring this back?
From Rapl. Oh my God, look at the Nidhogg melting these units again! Why is he attacking Atalanta? Just run through and kill the villagers. They're all so weak.
What time are you at, Yodesla?
I am at 21:02. Can you fast forward? Should I pause?
Yeah, 21:40, please. Wait,
40?
There's another run on the villagers at the later point in time. You're gonna see it soon. Jesus Christ. Rappl's gonna lose all his villagers, isn't he? He went forward without hero support. I'm at 22 minutes, Yodesla. You'll see it there.
That's really weird that happened. I didn't get a pause or anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I see the run. I see the run you were talking about.
Good lord.
How long's the dragon last? It lasts until it dies. Yeah, best Nidhogg in the history of Age, without a doubt. In competitive play.
This is
God.
game-ending damage, Yodesla. Nullra is up 100 villagers to 45.
Oh my God.
Uwu Nullra has made it happen.
That dragon, what a beast. I want to see its kill feed.
That would be great.
If it could have got
curious.
Stars, it'd be a 3-star.
we can estimate it with the graph. Let's see. So Rapl was on 100 vills, right? Then suddenly he's on 81. Let's say 20 kills, okay? Let's be generous to Rapl. Then he had 87 and dropped down to 59. This Nidhogg probably killed 40 villagers.
Nidhogg was a monster.
Jeez.
Absolute monster.
Very nicely done. Rapl outkilled Nullra almost 2-1, but it doesn't matter if you're not gonna have an economy. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here for game 2 on Goat Lake.
Goat Lake.
Goat Lake, that's right. Rapl is going to be playing as the blue 4 in this one.
And on the right-hand side, in the red, we've got Nullra playing as Set.
That's right, Nullra allowed. He doesn't even have it. Rapl took it. Very sad.
Oh, this is pretty close to that one map generation, but you get 2 golds instead of 1. It was actually just like this that you started with 1 gold mine. I'm not joking.
Yes. Yes, sometimes the gold mines are so punishing, guys. It's insane. Very difficult to secure some of these, especially if you're playing into some kind of opposing, timing attack. That can be really difficult to deal with to then stay on that gold mine. But if you have 2 at home and you're 4, and you make it to the heroic cage, which you should off of your 2 gold mines, then you get a massive 3,000 extra gold back home. Insane.
I think these relics are kind of mid. I like the top one where the myth units resist pierce damage. I can see the siege one doing something later, but meh. Well,
yeah,
no, I don't care.
People don't really use siege weapons in Age of Mythology these days. They just kind of make units. Siege weapons die very easily to the hack damage stuff. I like Nose of the Sphinx. That's a nice little boost, especially to your town centers or stronger buildings like fortresses. And Ptah's Scepter, well, I mean, you're gonna have a farm position eventually.
I'm not gonna lie. I love that you can zoom in on this game and then it kind of goes vertical or horizontal with the camera. And you just get such a good view on stuff. It feels so cinematic.
Yeah, the old game didn't let you do that, so that's a really nice little quality of life change.
I mean, the old game didn't look like this either.
Mm-hmm.
It looked good. It didn't look this good. I can count the hairs on this dwarf's head.
Yeah, it was good for the time, right?
Okay. That dwarves are dangerous at close distances. Natural sprinters.
Very true.
Not so good in long distance.
No. Now, don't send them too far, but if the Rams come to your base, you want their kitchen knives ready.
Wasted on cross country. Oh man. So talk to me about Set here and what's his unique thing with his pharaoh and his ability, I guess his statues and all that.
Actually, Set is the least special of the Egyptians.
I know.
So yeah, he just gets the discount on the monument empowered buildings, and the pharaoh empowering the monument doesn't actually have an extra effect. You just get a little bit of extra favor, like anyone else would.
Mm-hmm.
So
but you can convert animals as Set.
You can convert animals, and that's exactly what the priest is doing. He's on a mission to I always
on your opponent's side of the map has got to be one of the most ballsy things I think I've seen in a while.
It's a little bit too far, especially since the Berserk found it and not the villagers chasing. But an Aurochs has been converted.
He's got the bull fighting back.
That is nice, especially with the pathing mess that it can create. But the Berserk has done so much damage, it's not a guarantee the priest can go home.
And for those that don't actually know, this is a huge, huge thing that Rapl was able to stop this priest so early. I think that's a huge advantage. Because it's like you said, I mean, Set doesn't get that many like advantages compared to like, you know, in terms of like the pharaoh and whatnot with the empowerment and the statues and all that. This is his advantage, and it was just taken away from him.
And you know, you go to the opponent's side of the map to take away those hunting resources. So that's always a very big deal when you are able to pull it off. You know, actually, I would have thought the pharaoh should have come across to save this thing, but
yeah, not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen. It would have been possible though, time-wise.
We got to troll in the dungeon.
And the reason I said that Set isn't as interesting as the other Egyptians is because, well, you can summon animals with your pharaoh, but you already get free ones out of your temple. So, you know, this is like your economic power, but it's not nearly comparable to what the others get.
I don't think I've ever actually seen Set's pharaoh do that. To summon animals.
It's decent in the late game. Like the rhinos are highly cost efficient in terms of health. But they're tanks, they're not damage dealers.
Someone do that. Ooh, the Watt Jet. I gotta tell you, I think it's one of the best looking units.
Yeah, they really got a nice facelift.
It's so pretty. It still bothers me that it can't fly.
That's right. It's got these giant ass wings, and
they're the size of the snake. Yeah, it should have a little leap. It just have something.
Doesn't even charge you like a chicken. Have you ever been attacked by a chicken? I did as a 5-year-old. It was traumatic, man.
But did the chicken win?
Well, I was running away from it and it was chasing me. What a bastard.
Chicken win. Insane. You should have said, I want my McNuggets, and went after it. Oh,
I didn't want to fight. It was just aggressive. Anyway.
No, if it's aggressive, it wants to fight.
It wanted to, not me.
TC coming for Nullra here, going for the far one. Look at this. And getting that TC does allow you to have like the gold behind you, so it's easier to protect those 2 golds. It's still pretty far away, and that's really close to Thor.
In theory, it's a good spot to secure. You do want that fast second town center against Thor, because, well, I was looking at it the whole time, basically, but you get all these armory upgrades early on, and then it generates a dwarf out of the dwarven armory, so you got a little bit of an economic build going with that. You're not going to be aggressive, but you do have a big economy and all the upgrades. So when you do get aggressive, your units will be super powerful. However, you catch up with this using an early second town center if you're Egypt or whatever else, really. Just got to hold on from there.
Rapl actually built a house next to the wrong TC. He doesn't know about the other one.
That is unfortunate.
He's going to scout it, though, looks like right now.
Yeah.
That's okay.
The other one would have been the natural TC to grab, but
of course,
because you want to support your gold mine operations later, this is the right choice. Take the relic. Take the relic. You're right there. Yes. Take the relic. Hey, last game Nullra did the forward TC as well. Is this a sign of things to come? Or is Rapl just gonna go flaming weapons and own this? Because
We'll
that
see.
seems to be a problem, I
Well,
think.
here's the thing, you could always shifting sands away from the flaming weapons.
That's true, but then your talent center dies, so you gotta be really
That's
careful.
why you shifting sands at your opponent's TC and counterattack.
Very good.
They'll never see it coming.
Very
Oh,
good.
these poor Watt Jets. He's probably, if he loses this fight, he's got to shifting sands those away.
It's a bad timing for Rapl to fight. I wouldn't say this is the right kind of move.
Yeah.
He wants to get the
He's got
pickoffs, but
3 Watt
he's,
Jets now.
you know, he's gonna have flaming weapons, right? So just build up a little bit, go for the big fight, force that shifting stance to be used. There's not gonna be vision available unless he wants to pay for it.
And it looks like he's going to start moving downward a little bit here. Nice little rock throw. Doesn't get anything done, but it scares him away. That's what's important here.
At least
And
it
Rappl's going up to
forces
the
him
heroic
pro.
age. What do you think he's going to do once he gets there? What's the plan? What's the comp?
I think you get more upgrades from your armory. Get even more dwarves, and then you have this crazy, ridiculous army. Then you flaming weapons attack with that, using battle boars as well. Should be super, super powerful. Add
Man,
some
Battle Boar is
berserks.
such a staple.
This unit is stonks. Wait, what is this Nullra doing? This Nullra guy is making granaries and barracks around gold mines, blocking them off so that Rapl can't go there. He might actually have to
hilarious.
use.
So
his
okay, let me ask you a
gold mines.
question. Say you're Rapl, you're in the fog of war. You don't actually see these granaries and stuff, right? And you click to your units to go to the gold mine, or dwarves or whatever. What happens? Do they listen? Do they just not move? Do they actually go over there and then just stop? What do they do?
They listen because the way it's placed, there is actually
There's
room
actually
to
a little
go there,
gap. I
and
see it
even
right there between the granaries, yeah.
yeah, but
he
even if
walls it,
not,
though.
there's enough space, you know, to.
Is it not cheaper to wall this? Like,
You can't actually wall them.
oh, so he's just. Oh, we get a huge attack over here on top of the TC.
Yes, sir. The villagers can out-repair it for the moment, but what if the villagers get attacked themselves? They can't
Counterattack coming
stay
in
here.
from Nullra at the main.
Counterattack will
Villagers
be
are gonna
nice
run
to
for it.
pick off the reinforcements, that's for sure, but it doesn't deal with the original problem. The battle boar alone would be able to pretty much kill that TC for now, but the villagers
All
are
these
getting
villagers
killed.
are getting slaughtered.
Yikes. Okay, the army is in position, ready to help out. The battle board, however, has gotten to destroy the talent center. Pretty brutal stuff. And now if Rapl can just engage with everything together and click flaming weapons, I think shifting stance is mandatory.
Honestly. Oh, there it is. Flaming weapons.
Huh? His guys are idle. Rapl,
And there it is. He's gone.
what have you done? No, you're flaming weapons, sir.
So it's 30 seconds of it. Someone in the chat said, isn't that against the rules? I believe laming is not against the rules. I think you can do that as much as you want.
No, anything you can do in the game, you're allowed to do. If there's any crazy exploits, we will definitely make a ruling on the spot.
All right.
But this is not one of them. Heroic age is reached, but it's
Oh,
it's just a
uses
citadel.
Yeah, you're not fighting that. Leave. Just leave. You're not. I found out the hard way. You do not fight under a citadel.
That's right, but he got all the pickoffs. This is a good start. Wait, Nullra is walling him in with barracks.
He walled. Oh my god.
I think it's
Pharaoh
good.
empowered citadel is crazy.
It is, but I think it's good that Rapl did stay a little bit at least to just pick off
That
the
Scarab's
units.
gonna blow up and do a bunch of AoE. Oh nope, never mind. Wait, nope. Nice micro there from Rapl.
Yeah, he barely took any damage from that. That was okay. In terms of villagers, he's now ahead of Nullra despite the whole second TC thing.
Yep.
And do remember, the bronze line upgrades are starting to come in from the armory. So we already have shields, we have heavy infantry for Rapl. It's looking pretty good, man.
Nullra 1-0. Yeah, Nullra got a 70 kill feed with a need hog. It was insane. And I'm not joking. It was the greatest need hog in the history of Age of Mythology competitiveness.
Another set of villager pickoffs. I think Rapl is showing Nullra how the villager kills are done exactly. Starting at a much earlier point than the Nidhogg would. And I think he might be looking forward to go into the Mythic Age. The dwarves are out here.
Home.
Wait, where is it?
So what does Nullra got to do here now, Naka?
Think about what to do in the next game, honestly. This is... No caster wants to say this, but this is...
Think about the next game. That's the play.
This is bad, man. This is real bad.
Maybe that's what he's doing. Maybe he's trying to wear down Rapl. Maybe he knows it's over but doesn't care. So he's already thinking about the next game while Rapl's still thinking about this one. That's big brain maneuvers.
You know, there is one thing, and it's a super big stretch, but he can make mass chariots and try to tilt Rapl. He's right now getting the bone bow upgrade as well as getting ready for ballistics. So if he can get a big enough mass of them, and Rapl doesn't have cavalry, which, yeah, he doesn't, then there's a chance he will pick off every single infantry unit with really great micro. Sorry?
He was about to. He was about to go to Mythic Age. He had the resources, and then he didn't. That was weird.
Oh, he's spending them on upgrades, yeah. Hillfort is coming in, so I think momentarily Rapl will
he's just locking down that gold.
Yeah.
And a TC, it looks like.
Wait, he doesn't have hunt. Wait. He's only farming. It's gonna be a long time until he has the food.
So there's 2,200 gold at home. Nullra does, so he's fine on gold.
Yes, sir. He's fine for now. I'm not gonna go mythic with this, but you can definitely spam bone bow chariots, and that's gonna be a pretty potent little play.
Oh, yeah.
Just getting heavy spearmen, which are pretty cheap. Rapl's got a third town center. And now adding the Great Halls, knowing that there are, in fact, chariots. Yes, once you have heavy cavalry with all these shield upgrades, then you're fine. There's a second hill fort somewhere, and Huskars will be made as well.
Man, Huskarls have insane pierce damage, or pierce armor, I'm sorry. It just tanks so many arrows. Is that another mine?
That's another mine. And yes, they can take it like a champ, it's true.
Mine! Uh-oh. I thought that troll was going to get a nice shot off there.
Nope, I think Rapl is definitely in the tilt territory right now, but if he can just build up a big enough...
building another TC on the bottom, he's just trying to secure the gold.
Yeah.
Once he secures that, he feels like he just wins.
Yeah, he's just gold starving and looking for the mythic jump once he maxes out on villagers. You know, once at 100, that will be it. And once again, my game is fast forwarding, Yodesla.
Oh, is it?
16 minutes 16 at the moment.
I'm skipping forward.
Thank you.
16 what?
24, 25, 26.
How does this happen?
The game ends and then it fast forwards for some of the spectators. It's really stupid.
I see.
Now,
we stopped the hill fort from coming up.
Oh wait, you're further forward than me now. What are you at?
What? You told me to full fat. I don't know.
Okay, where are you?
I'm at 1720.
Yep. I'll just fast forward to 18, okay? Meet you there.
I thought I was supposed to fast forward till it stopped. Dude, I think you're right. He's doing the tilt thingy. The tilt strategy is working. Oh, he's putting up a stronghold too. He's trying to. Oh my god, the Huskarls are melting those villagers.
Oh, this is
those
nasty.
Villagers are getting absolutely obliterated. You think it's gonna go up? I think it's gonna go up. Oh my god! It went up. That's insane.
He's got all these spearmen out to help as well, but the chariots are kind of getting shot at by the hill fort. I'm gonna
Bunch of
play at
obstacles
normal
coming
speed
down.
now at 1825, okay?
1825. Okay.
It's over anyway.
Oh wait, but who won?
Rapl.
No, I did. What? Oh my. Well,
The tilt
guess
didn't
I'll watch
work.
it out for a second.
There were enough postcards, by the way,
And
to
there it is. You're
catch the
right.
chariots.
Oh man.
They are faster than chariots, mind you, at 5.5 speed because
This is a
of
best of
the
5, right?
Hall of Feints. Yes, best of 5. So, as the script has foretold, we are in fact
As the script has foretold.
we're going to game 5.
Correct, sir. Always going to game 5.
We're here with game 3 on Giza, and in the north, we've got the guy in the north who's blue. He's Odin, he's Rapl.
And in the south, in the red, it's Nullra playing as Zeus. This is Giza.
Drawing in the hippos to start is one of the easiest hunt situations to sort out, because the TC helps you,
true.
your villagers get like poked once, and then you've got the perfect drop off. You do not need to make a granary or an ox cart in the Norse case. Very, very nice. You might wonder, why is Great Hunt getting saved? Well, you get 400 extra food out of it if you save it for the classical age. So that's exactly what Rapl's gonna do. Hell, save it for the Mythic age and you get 2100. No one's gonna do that. But
I
for
like the
recast,
relics
it's
we
good.
got.
What's that?
I like the relics.
Let's talk about the relics. We've got the Tail of Cerberus. That's gonna be for Mythic special attack recharge speeds. And we got in the bottom the text of Imhotep for building speed for your units. Then we've got a Chariot of Cybele. That's basically golden lions getting spawned. And lastly, Gambantine, Odin's Wand. That's temple upgrades cheaper. I really like the
None of
temple
the
upgrades being
TCs.
cheaper, because let's say you're Zeus and you want to pump Minotaurs out, then you're gonna want their Bull Minotaur upgrade, of course, the Labyrinth of Minos. That one isn't cheap. You do start with some favor as Zeus, right? But ideally you want to limit the amount of guys that are praying to the ones you actually
Favor of
need.
other resources.
Yeah, exactly.
None of the extra TCs in this map help with gold at all. They're so far away.
They are very far away, which is going to make it super unlikely that we see anything 2TC. This should be a 1TC war with our Odin player looking to raid.
All in battle.
That's right. And it is Athena versus Freya, so no surprises there. As the game moves to the later stages and the Norse starts accumulating favor, we should be seeing a ton of Valkyries as well. But you can never rule out that that we're gonna see
Nullra!
a faster heroic.
So they're both going up to the next stage. Now, what do you think their comps are going to be for the second stage? Do you think either one's going to go for a fast heroic, or are they both going to battle it out right here?
It's difficult to secure your bases here. You don't get a free second town center or anything like that. So I think staying in the classical age for a longer time is likely what's going to happen. If I'm Greek here, if I'm Zeus here, I'm probably going to want some hoplites as well as minotaurs. That's probably the way to go. And later you can add in your Toxotes, but they are very vulnerable to raiding cav. So raiding cav is going to be the core for Rapl. Add some throwing axe later.
Alright, so it looks like he is going to be going for a military academy. Got a great haul coming up. We actually got one of the relics. We got the Tail of Cerberus.
Oh, that's
Really good
nice. That's gonna be great later when he makes Frost Giants or Battle Boars. Whatever. Sorry, it has to be Frost Giants basically. You don't really go Mountain Giants. That is a stretch.
But you can play soccer though.
You can play soccer. That's true.
Just go over there and just start kicking things.
Second military academy from Nullra coming out. Again, no big surprises.
Zeus's hoplites or something else.
Yeah, they're so fast.
Spartans, prepare for glory.
That. Ooh, text of Imhotep. That's nice for Greek. Especially nice for Greek because if your villagers build faster, they can go back to the resource gathering sooner. And he's also got the Golden Lions, which is a huge addition. By the way, 15 damage per attack on these boys. Catching villagers would be huge. But it's just going to be some damage on the raiding cav. Maybe next time.
Wait, what did I just see get built there?
We've just had Great Hunt in the back. Is that what you meant?
No, I thought I saw something getting built. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's just a longhouse.
Oh.
Double longhouse. So, Axeman. Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, that's exactly what he needs to do. There's going to be a ton of hoplites, supposedly. But wait. Sarissa first before hoplites. Is Nullra just saving up for the heroic age? I think so. He wants Hippospis, not hoplites.
Well, you know what? Maybe he thinks it'll work.
Maybe. Rapl, by the way, killing all these animals, gathering a little bit of favor with that.
Third military academy and an archery range.
Damn, dude, his favor is going nuts. Wonder what he's gonna do with that. Will it be Frost Giants? Will it be Valkyries? He's walling in his hunters. Keeping him safe. Very chill game so far.
I don't think anything's going to happen until heroic age.
Yeah. Wait.
Well, Nullra's pushing out a little bit, which is kind of strange.
He's now making hoplites. It's very indecisive. But only
Maybe
a bunch.
He saw what Rapl was doing and it's like triggered something.
But there's gonna be throwing axes and the tower upgrade now.
Yeah.
And walls. This is gonna be difficult to breach, man.
Well, I mean, Zeus's hoplites can breach anything.
That's true. But can they deal with the little raid that Rapl is sending to Nullra? Bloodline's definitely exposed.
He might get a villager killer. He definitely killed one getting the house. Oh, nope. He's going to run straight to the wood line.
Yeah, because he wants to forest fire at the same time, I'm sure.
Ooh. Yep.
That wasn't the best.
That's a free one.
But still, getting two villager kills, not bad.
He busted through that wall, by the way, but Rapl's just going to run.
Seeing if he can get a house kill or two.
There's a bolt from the Valkyrie.
Ooh, that Valkyrie was already like half health, so that's very unfortunate to have to do that. Rapl's gearing up for the Skadi advance. At which point he has Frost available. He's gonna have Frost Giants.
He's gonna wish he used that bolt on the Frost Giant, I think.
I think so, yeah, because it will shut down the Minotaur. There's no question about that. So that unit is just not a unit really going forward.
Frost Giants win those one-on-ones. They don't lose those.
Nope.
Their ability makes it like impossible. I do find it funny that a Frost Giant can be frozen. I'm sorry, a Fire Giant can be frozen.
Yes, they don't even fall faster. What is that all about?
They should definitely thaw faster when they're around other Fire Giants as well.
At least you can't freeze a Phoenix.
Oh, can you not?
How does that make sense?
Phoenix is pure fire. Maybe it's just Phoenixes are hotter, you know?
Yeah.
You got hotter fire that can't be frozen. So what do you think Rapl does now that he goes up to the next stage? Obviously Frost Giants, but what else?
Make more throwing axes. I think that's it. It's really simple. Adding some
Hoplites are not going to
clothing.
be super useful in a fight, I think.
Also getting Hunter's Axe, that's going to give the throwing axeman one more range and give him homing projectiles. Basically undodgeable.
Basically, the throwing axeman has aimbot.
Aimbot is what it is, yeah. It's better than ballistics because this is homing.
It's a homing missile. The throwing axe knows where it is because the throwing axe knows where it isn't. Oh, look at that Minotaur getting frozen in mid-pose. The poor Minotaur. Oh wow, he's actually pushing him back.
Well, man, if you're gonna get frozen anyway, you at least want it to be a good pose, right? Not a bad fight, honestly, from Nullra. These hoplites are Giga Chads. They're kind of winning against the throwing axe, which is ridiculous. But I mean, Rapl can just make more.
Zeus's hoplites are just built different.
Giga Chads. They don't even need shields.
Nah. All offense, baby.
So, honestly, I don't like that Nullra attacked here. Sure, he reset the army count a little bit, but now he's going up Dionysus. So it's gonna have a much more powerful timing coming up with bronze and heavy infantry and the addition of Hippospist. Bronzed Hippospist going after throwing axemen. Now that is brutal. However, Frost will be available to mostly counter it.
God, who named those units? Hippospis.
The ancient Greek. It's literally
Like,
their
imagine
Greek
the
name.
philosopher guy or whatever that's just sitting there and goes, "We shall call you Hippospis." Like, what was he doing?
They didn't invent English yet.
And we'll call the horses Hippus. Like, what are we doing here?
They're too similar. It's true.
Valkyrie's definitely not getting caught.
Yeah, she's too fast. I'm surprised Rapl made another one, but hey, if you have the spare food, you might as well.
All right, Bronze versus Frost.
Good news for Bronze, it outlasts the Frost. 45 seconds. Oh no, it does not outlast it. Sorry, I think the original game had that, not this.
Hmm. Oh, it literally means shield user in Greek. Listen.
I think it means
I
shield
get it.
bearer in particular. Like that was their
But-
job, to carry the heavy shields for the
fine.
hoplites.
Then blame the guy who made the word in English.
That's fair.
How's that?
Because, you know, for the Norse, we're just throwing axemen. They don't get their Nordic name. What's up with that?
Hoplite? You're saying it's pronounced Hoplite? All right, I'm going to start calling them that. Thank you. Hoplite, this is perfect.
Haters.
Look at all the Zeus Hoplites. I'm not a hater. I just said I don't blame the Greeks anymore. I blame the the English person that made the word in English. Oh, he capitalized haters. Okay, well, it must be true. Turning up the game volume.
That's me, I
that's
think.
Not. I say it's yes, not me.
All right. I turned it up by exactly 1 hair, as requested.
Do you see all these hoplites?
I do see the hoplites.
There's so many. And why isn't he going heavy?
It's expensive.
Well, it's
But-
worth it.
I mean, he is getting out Odysseus and whatnot and Dionysia, so I guess we have an over-eco situation on the wood. But there's not enough food right now going around for Nullra. He's got the farming transition going, but how's this villager upgraded? Only plow is in, so the gather rate is kind of right now. Waiting for something to get better there. The gold block, however, is Rio
What are those
Yodesla.
villagers doing?
They're going for the gold, and
Yeah.
Rapl will have this. He wants it.
Oh, there it is, bronze. Where's Frost? And there it is.
There we
Complete
go.
little reset there.
50 seconds of free gathering is now available. Wait, the villagers are idle. Oh my god. There's a dinosaur. It's eating them.
The dinosaur's a beast. He's dead though. Ah, the H is silent. So uplight, 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 uplight. We'll go with that. Uplight. I think we're getting so far off the mark here. But chat's never wrong, so.
You know, when I'm reading chat is silent too. By the way, all these units fighting the Greek units that are frozen do almost 0 damage. So now that they're fought, suddenly they're a lot spookier and there's not enough stuff for Rapl to go around. The throwing axemen are doing a job, but it's not enough of a job. He's having to run.
Another dinosaur is coming!
That's rough, buddy. So many villagers have died
There's
in this
no
little
heroes,
excursion.
by the way.
Yeah, 0 heroes. They have all been picked off earlier, so really good micro overall by Nullra. The throwing axes can't fight this. Does it have the regen yet? No, doesn't look like it.
I tell you, I think Nullra is playing very well today.
Especially in this game, like the gold control is just super clean. He knows exactly where he needs to go next. He's building up on these gold mines, so if there is a villager excursion, he can just make some hoplites. Oplites. And, you know, we're going after the other gold mine now. The villagers are very hurt. There's barely any units defending, so he can definitely take a good fight here. He's even got Peltas to deal the bonus damage against the heroes or the throwing axes, whatever it is.
Oh, well, there's that.
There's no way out here.
Well, don't worry, guys. It's in the script. We're going to a game 5 at some point. It's just a weird road to get there.
Yeah, Rapl just had nothing to back up to at this point. The gold miners were all gonna die, so he just didn't want to watch them die. It was gonna be too sad. Nullra just performing super well. Huge army. Barely any losses. GG. Ladies and gentlemen, it's blue. It's a lagoon. It's not actually blue, but you know who is? The guy playing Hades. It's Rapl.
Oh, yeah. And in the north, in the red, looking to close out this series, it is Nullra playing as Gaia. All right.
3 perfect circles in the middle, pretty much. That's going to help a lot with walling off and keeping a secure map in the long run. This might be a 3 against 3 town center split with how the map is laid out. I'm not going to like 100% call it, but it's very possible. There's secure gold mines all over the place. The walling is easy. If there's a place to do it, it's this.
Gaia is just so boring for me to watch, dude. I hate playing against Gaia. It's just so defensive, and they just get a ball of garbage in the heroic and mythic age and kill you.
Yes.
Pandora's box. Okay, that's a good relic.
That is a very good relic. You know, in the old game, it was kind of just not good.
Because myth units weren't great.
Yeah, but it didn't have this effect either. It had some really rubbish effect. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, trained myth units faster. That's why it was. And now it's giving them a discount. It's amazing. So AOM retold. Whoever came up with the idea that we should have a lot of myth units, yes, thank you.
That is the best part about Mythology is all the myth units.
Exactly. All right, Tower of Cestus is the other one. Gives towers a little bonus against myth units. It's not that big of a deal, but towers being kind of out of the meta. Maybe we'll see it one day. Also, Bergwagen. Cheap, fast caravans. What more could you ask for? Really good for the late game. But do we get there? That's the question. Text of Imhotep is the last one. Faster building speeds. Which, actually, you know, if you're Hades and you're gonna go up Aphrodite and get Divine Blood and then stack it with this, your buildings are gonna build 30% faster than normal. That's insane.
I'm looking at the map. I assume that Nullra will take the far right TC first. That left one doesn't really get you anything, even though it is closer.
Oh, yeah.
A lot closer.
That's not a big deal. I mean, you're already out there with the hunters. You go for the next food source with the zebra, then take the TC a little bit later. I think that's totally valid.
Yeah.
He's right now transitioning back to gold and wood in order to be able to afford the TC, supposedly. And we should see the same from Rapl. He's pre-queuing his Vaults of Erebus upgrade. That's very expensive, so he spends some time praying. But it will give him 2 gold per second forever. Kind of worth it in the long run.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I think it pays off in like 5 minutes or something like that. Yeah.
The earlier you get it, the more you get.
Yes, sir. Text of Imhotep is the first relic. Rapl also would need to go out to the far TC, by the way, to get something done. He's also got the Zom available, so very easy to secure the second TC. Oh, see this? This is really cool. Nullra casting the Gaia trees by the forward TC. He's getting ready.
Gonna make that thing useful.
Yeah, you can shift right back to it once it's done.
It is funny that neither player wanted any water maps, but just pure land.
Rapl going for the safe TC? Is that what this is? Looks like it.
I guess.
I mean, the gold mine is close and he can wall this off easily. What I wish he did...
Why is that gold close and the other TC has nothing?
Because AOM is unfair. I'm not even kidding.
No, that second TC doesn't get you nothing.
This is one of the core philosophies of Age of Mythology and the Age series in general, that the random maps can just screw you over sometimes, and you gotta play around the positive aspects to make yourself
what's the
stronger.
positive aspect here for Nullra?
He's got the hunt behind his TC as well as the gold, whereas Rapl has to go forward for his gold. So that's a little bit of a more exposed position. Other than that, it's not really positive, honestly. He's got a cliff that he can help wall off.
It's not really positive.
Yeah, I mean, other than this, right? Like it's hard to find other things that benefit him. The puddles are closer. He can wall off easier than Rapl. There's that.
Counter barracks gonna be coming up. Oh, that poor Oracle's getting chased. Run, little Oracle. Oh, it's gonna get blocked back. Yep.
Oh, but the heal comes through as it's flying.
That was actually hilarious.
Dude, I need to experience this myself. Just get tossed around while healed.
Do you think it's worth saving the Oracle and losing the Caladria?
Not like this. No, the Caladria had every reason to escape after that one. Get the heal through, run away, get the second Caladria to heal each other up, and then you're set for the long run. But tell you what, I really like from Rapl that he chased away that Oracle. Just getting it moving makes the favor rate it generates reduced, so I'm happy to see that.
And we got Achilles out here grabbing some relics.
Tower of Cestus, not the best relic, so he's, I think, looking for more information or some better relics.
Yeah, he's just searching around the map.
If he catches those hunters in the back, one of the citizens is getting so low, it really justifies making a Caladria, to be honest. Oh, yo, that's I think he's gonna find it. Jesus Christ. How does he know? This is 3-minute delay. He doesn't know that. This is luck and skill together. Oh my god, he's getting the V-Quill. Oh!
Well, Rapl said no more messing around.
Smart man.
If he had the cloud today, it could be healing it, but nope.
Oh yeah, if he had Caladria, nothing would
He's
happen.
blocking the micro.
Good job with that. Now the villager can run for the tower.
Look at that. Good micro from Nullra for sure.
The heroes are too fierce. Run for the tower. Feya is being queued up, by the way. Gaia has enough resources already to go up to the next stage, but lacks the armory. So let's sort that out real quick, and we'll be off to the races with Contarius spam.
Right, so heroic age hits for both these players. What are each of their comps going to look like here?
There's one unit in this video game for Atlantean. It's called the Contarius. It's a very nice unit.
Contarius is so good. It's a super knight.
It's a super knight. They're like 1,000 years early too. Like, we're talking antiquity. They're dressed like medieval knights. Gonna go up against Teresa Hoplites though. That is gonna be a rough one for them, as long as Rapl can afford it. Thing is, those Gaia Contarius are gonna be cheap as dirt.
They're pretty nice. That is little Pegasus.
Yeah. You know, follow that up with a little bit of Arcus, and I think Atlantean has a really clean composition against hoplite-based Greek stuff. So there's a little bit of prayer going on for Rapl. I'm really curious what that's gonna culminate in. Is it gonna be just mass Manticore? Because if it is, Contarius is one of the best units to handle it.
Oh yeah.
There's your upgrades.
Man, I remember when the game came out, the Mass Manticore was insane for a little while.
Yes.
In one of those betas. I think it was the open beta or whatever. It was so crazy.
Yeah, a lot of the Myth unit damages were just on the moon, really.
Well, we got double military academy, double archery range. And obviously Hades just wants to get up to that death ball of just a bunch of Toxotes and everything later on.
Oh, he's just getting the Athena upgrades and maybe Sunray after this as well. Okay, so we're gonna have Super Hoplites, we're gonna have some Peltas in case there's Arcus. But it's all Contarius, man. It's all Contarius, always has been.
Look at all the Contarius in the build queue. So many. It's so many.
You know, if you can afford to make 2 at a time, then you can afford to make more barracks. Make them even faster, unless Nullra's idea is let's jump into Mythic and get Implode. Which would be nice too. Rapl is adding more Manticores as predicted, but yeah, the favor went into the upgrades first.
Just a horde of Contarius, just line them up.
It's the only unit that exists, but chat is making a really good point that blindly making the Peltas was really unnecessary, and you know, they're not going to do much about the Contarius. Having more hoplites would be nice, but food's tight, man. Food's tight. Need some time to sort that out. Palace is coming up.
Having to chase these around is so annoying too.
Not much of a chase. They never had a chance.
There's a huge raid on the right.
Uh-oh.
Rapl was not ready at all. Why is he attacking that? Why did he delete that?
He's helping.
Why would he do that?
I guess there's Zom, but the villagers are still out there and they're getting shanked.
He do that?
I have no idea. There's no reason for this. It's his only military academy, isn't it? Wait, there's another one, but yeah, you need to make hoplites. Where
I
hoplites?
guess he didn't want his villagers to have to run through the choke to get back home, but
They can handle themselves.
Wait, you know what it is? The Cantarius are so good that they delete buildings, literally.
That's what it is. You know, in the old game, Lance of Stone gave them bonus against buildings. That was one of my favorite things if they were heroes. I want that back. Give it back. Nobody cares about your 10% increase, but make the heroes good against buildings, and that's like an oomph moment. And we're talking. By the way, with Mythic Age coming in and a dock getting made, not only are we gonna get to Nereid, but we're gonna get big stupid jellyfish. I love those.
Well, we just had a really good underworld, by the way. Just killed a bunch of villagers. It looks like Nullra is getting ready for a Mythic Age just eco thing. I mean, he got the market up. Why is Rapl fighting this?
Because he has restoration. It's actually not a bad idea, but can it work out?
Restoration's good.
Wow, all the dryads are dying to the heroes and the manticores.
Those mana core are gods! They're both still full HP. Where are the heroes from Nullra?
There's no heroes, correct. That's absolutely right. He's printing a lot of extra units.
We just watched 2 mana core and an army of Spartans just demolish.
I mean, he is gonna have Implode available, and you know what that does? It blocks the retreat into the other world.
A thing where it makes everything blow up.
It does that too. He's not gonna use it here though, surely.
Uh-oh.
That would be nuts. All the Cantarius are dead. Oh my god.
Look at all the Arcus. The Stymphalian bird. Oh, he takes down the mana core. That was a really good snipe.
And without heroes, so that was actually a little bit risky. Oh, they're gonna get it.
Oh, the mana core. Ooh, good splash damage. Here comes the Argus. There is a hero there.
The acid paddle is gonna blow. Kills the Minotaur. Doesn't quite get the hoplite, but I mean everything else did get hit pretty hard.
Well, I think it's time to go. Oh, look, the Mana War putting in work down there, killing the reinforcements.
Yes, sir. It's got 40 divine damage per shot. It's hitting super damn hard.
Go. The Mana War is a beast.
He's a man of war. It's true.
It's like a little fish son of Osiris.
It's exactly what it is.
Kraken's like the coolest sea unit, but that thing's pretty close. That thing's a beast.
Oh, for me, the Man of War wins 100%.
I mean, I'm sure, with a bunch of those win. I'm just talking about cool factor.
Yeah, me too.
Nothing
That's
beats
the thing.
watching a giant squid octopus thing grab a ship and carry it down. Oh, implode. And that whole army is getting sucked in. Oh, no, it grabbed everything.
You can't run. You can't hide.
Wait, that army tanked.
Yeah, what? The Manticores just absorbed that, and the hero.
Wait,
what happened? Guys,
they gave him a buff.
How much population disappeared?
Nothing. No, seriously, I don't think any military pop died. Nothing. I'm serious. I was watching it. Nothing happened.
Okay.
That was like a warm bath.
So you lost like 5 hoplites and that's it. That's
like
sad.
Structures and stuff to like make the explosion better, maybe? Is that what you need? Do you have to like put in extra structures for more? Well, I don't know, blast damage.
it does do crush damage, yes. So it's good against buildings, but it's supposed to also kill some units.
No, I meant, does it have to suck in buildings too to make it more powerful?
Oh no, no. It's all about the units sucked in. Huh.
Does more damage against more units. That's what I was actually thinking, Recon. That's actually what I was thinking. Like, the more stuff you suck in, the more damage it does. Yeah, I don't know. I think Rapl's cooked here. I mean, that's a lot of Arcus.
Yes, the Arcus are still very difficult to deal with. And finally, we have
always going back into Cantarius.
Yes, sir. And he's got the hero Cantarius. So any myth unit that comes out is going to just get annihilated. No longer is the Manticore a good option here.
He kills the heroes. The Argus could do a lot here.
It's an absolute tank, so making more wouldn't be the worst idea. And, you know, getting some...
Manicore's back.
Manticore's back. Getting some additional Man-O-Wars in the other puddles would be not a bad idea either. Oh my god, these Cantaris are just wrecking everything.
Oh boy.
Rapl might be toast, Yo Deathla.
I think Nullra is like on his A game today. And guys, don't get it twisted. Rapl is a beast. So the fact that Nullra is playing this well is incredible.
Yeah, certainly stepping up his game in this particular tournament. Let's see if he can do it again in the next ones. But hey, the Man-O-War, I'm so happy to see it. But you know what it does? Most importantly, it covers the gold mine. So Rapl can't go there. And now the villagers are out. Ooh. Oh, we're disengaging. Okay. I would have thought it's worth sacrificing your cavalry into it because, you know, Nullra is actually on 100 civilian population. He's gonna have all the upgrades by now as well. Very solid position to be in. Rapl just doesn't have gold, man.
And there it is. Nullra does it. Gets the W. Over the Rapl.
Very, very nicely done. Moving on to the round of 4 now. Rapl's day is over. At least he can take a break. He's already qualified to the main event. That's what really matters.
So he's good to go.
Yeah, and collecting some more points just makes sure that his seeding is as good as it can get. But yeah, no more today. No more today. Nullra just outperforming in every category in this game. And I just want to take a quick look at the timeline. What happened to the military population with Implode? It did actually drop, Yo Deathla, so it went from 28 to
I think he was losing
21.
stuff elsewhere though at the same time. Where did it drop at? Let me see.
Yeah, at the very end there when Implode begins, went from 28 to 21 military units, so he lost like 7 hoplites. That's it. We want to thank our MetaPlace website subscribers. Your contribution helps us keep the project sustainable. As we reach higher subscription goals, you are helping us cover more and more behind-the-scenes costs, such as video editing. Check out our subscription page using the link in the description, and remember to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.